Hey Gemini, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This reading is for Gemini or anyone else who's guided to see the Gemini reading. What are the messages? Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What are the messages for Gemini or anyone else who's guided? Anything could come out during this reading right till the very last second. Different storylines, different messages. I can even come back on camera at the very end with random messages for other people. Doesn't have to have anything to do with the reading, or it might. Okay, let's do it. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Gemini reading, 2-week reading. This is a 2-week. This is the last 2 weeks of the year. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy New Year. Last 2 weeks of the year. Gemini or Gemini cross watchers or anyone who is guided. Okay, wow. Let me get one more. Can I get one more? You got community, no place like home, and the thinker. Can I get one right on the thinker? Right on the thinker. That's the real reason I'm getting another one. I'm thinking of joining a new community. Thinker. Give me the thinker, please. Anything at all. Round and round, serendipity. Okay, excellent. All right, so you constantly think about this. This is something that keeps going through your head over and over again. I keep thinking about this. And it's blessed. Serendipity, it's lucky. It's something that you really, it's like you feel like this would be really good for you. This would be like a really positive thing. Community and no place like home. And when I asked for another one and we got round and round and serendipity, we also got not for you at the bottom. Okay, but I already pulled out your bottom card. But what I'm saying here is there's something you want to leave and move into something else. So far it's just like it's a plan in your mind, but you haven't actually taken the steps yet. So let's find out what Spirit has to say about this. Because you also have that serendipity that came out, which is really pretty awesome. So let's see what we find out here. I'm so sorry. Wisdom of the Oracle. We're going to be going into Celtic Universal and all the way over here to After Tarot, because this is a 2-week reading and we want to see the energy of the following week. But right now we're going to be using the amazing Vice Versa Tarot, and the side that you see when it hits the table is the side I read. They are a different perspective on each side of the cards. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Gemini. What do we need to know? What are the messages for anyone with Gemini placements or anyone else who's guided for whatever reason they're guided to see this Gemini reading? What do we need to know about or focus on? Gemini reading. 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks of the year. Gemini. All right, let's do it. What do we need to know about this reading? Last 2 weeks of the year, Gemini reading for anyone who's guided. Oh, it almost came out. It was the Ace of Wands that went back in, though. Community, no place like home. Round and round, thinker, serendipity. What do we need to know? Gemini reading. So, yeah, you could be... I love the star card in this deck. It's exactly what I was just about to say. It's about communicating with Spirit. And the High Priestess came out to confirm that, and it ends up being your central issue. And it's something you've been thinking about over and over again. 2 of Pentacles. Wow. So these ideas are coming to you straight from Spirit, God, Universe. Or an ancestor, or someone who, whoever you believe in, whoever you communicate with on the other side. Yeah, Magician. Wow. This is actually the Magician card almost came out for you a minute ago. This is actually the Wheel of Fortune with the Magician on it. Some of these cards are 2-for-1 card. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. This is a great reading. Awesome, Gemini. Awesome. One more card, please. For Gemini or Gemini cross watchers, please. Yeah, absolutely. So there's something you're overcoming here too. And that's clear to see because you have the... Wow, absolutely. And look. All right, let's talk about this. You do not fit in wherever it is you are. First of all, there's so much I want to talk about here. There's so much. I can't go back too far. There's a new beginning in store for you, okay? Four of Wands. It has to do with where you're no place like home, your foundation. Okay. Because for some reason you just feel trapped where you are, or you feel like your hands are tied, or you feel like you can't move, or you feel like there's something, or there's just something you're not seeing. There's a blindfold on this person, and it's a new opportunity, and you don't have it once, you have it twice. There is a new opportunity in store for you that you don't see yet, but you think about it all the time. All right, because why? Oh my God, I got chills when I saw this. This is the same exact card as this, in my opinion. No place like home, out in the middle of nowhere. I don't feel comfortable here. I do not fit into that village right there. There's a town right there, and this person just feels like they don't fit in. Six of Pentacles. This is crazy how those two. I don't have any other card like this one, and I don't have any other card like that. It just so happens that we use these two decks together. And remember what I said. I feel like you're getting past something, or you're getting through something, and if this hasn't happened yet, it's about to. Look at all these cards of survival. You've got the Six of Wands, and this is not the cushy Six of Wands where the war hero comes in and gets the victory wreath and looks great, right? This war hero has been through it, but they still get that victory wreath. They just had to fight harder for it, right? The Nine of Wands. This is a card of the wounded warrior coming back from battle. This is the war hero. This is the wounded warrior. And see how Spirit steps in and says, let me help you get through the darkest part of the cave. It's beautiful. Spirit has stepped in. You are communicating, and I had this confirm it the minute I started talking about it. The High Priestess came out to say, yep, you are communicating with Spirit, whether you realize it or not. Spirit is guiding you, and because you don't fit in where you are. There's something about where you are is not right for you. Now, when I say don't fit in, it could be some other reason. You know your reason. Look at the Seven of Wands here. Remember I said these are all like survival cards. The Seven of Wands, if you look closely, this is the Seven of Wands that wins because they're always the king of the pile, the king of the hill. They take, they don't stop the fight. Like, they're going to end up on top, right? This person is looking back at what they did here as they fought against all these wands. This is all these things coming at me, and I still was king of the pile. And then they look back on it and they realize they defeated every single one of them. Look at all the heads rolling on the ground under here. I don't know if you can see them in the dark, but there's heads over there rolling around. Heads will roll. You won a battle is what this is saying. Or you're about to, right? So this is survival. I survived something. I don't feel like I want to be where I am, or I need to move from this place to this place, or into this job or that job, or away from that community into another, or maybe I don't fit in with my religious group. Maybe I don't fit in with my spiritual group. Maybe I don't fit in my neighborhood. Maybe it's, a friendship thing or a family matter. I don't know. But there's something here. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, thousands and thousands of people who are going to watch this reading. So whatever it is, you're coming through it victoriously. That is a given. I mean, it's everywhere. Something that you continually think about, and I mean really, look at this. Spirit is just confirming everything we talk about here, round and round, over and over again. I think about something that has to do with, I don't feel like I belong here, no place like home, and I don't fit in there. I want to find my balance. Six of Pentacles. Okay. And my new beginning. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, concerning my foundation. Four of Wands. No place like home. Community. All right. So this really is over and over again confirming this reading to us. Okay. And now here's that moment of truth. I don't know if this is the moment you actually make a move, or the moment that you actually realize that you hold all the cards. Spirit's been confirming this with you. This is why it's it's like record skipping over and over again, and you keep going, why am I being guided to go ... or do ... or move ... whatever it is. Okay, it's going to be different for each of you. You will know what it is for you. Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. Look how beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is being controlled by the magician who has been working with spirit. See his hand up to God and his other hand is down to the ground. Let's manifest it into being by turning the wheel and causing change for my new beginning, Ace of Wands. And look at all the growth and the freedom with the hawk here and the sun, the dawning of the new day and the growth all over the wand. Where you might have felt blindfolded and bound and couldn't see or feel your way out of this, you now see it, you feel it, you know it, whatever it is. And you realize that this is your opportunity for this serendipitous event in your life, which is going to be very positive. Let's find out. Woo! This is like a real, I mean, I can't tell you how I feel with this reading. There's so much energy coming through. Just like, I'm covered in goosebumps is a good way to put it. This is how I feel when there's a lot of spiritual energy coming through a reading. All right. And so much working with spirit. Like it's almost unbelievable how this thinking time is really you communicating straight with spirit and working with them everywhere. It's everywhere. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Gemini. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Gemini reading. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Gemini reading. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Gemini reading for anyone who's guided for the next 2 weeks at least, please. This reading very well is probably going to go into the new year for you guys. This is a Gemini card for me as well. What do we need to know here? What are the messages? So this really is all about you turning your wheel. Let's look at the Star and the High Priestess. This is whatever your wish is something you're working on with Spirit. Like Spirit's guiding you here, 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 everywhere, and helping you through something you can't see, but that you know intuitively is waiting for you on the other side of some place that you kind of got stuck. It's like your true community, your true home, your true whatever it is waiting for you. And you're just being guided. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, all being guided. Tell me about the Star, the High Priestess, the Star and the High Priestess, please. What do we need to know? Gemini reading. The Magician again. The Magician working with Spirit again. I can't even believe this. I have such goosebumps on your reading. Whew. The energy is so heavy, but not heavy. It's big. It's big energy. Tell me about this Magician, please. Big energy. Magician, please. Gemini reading. I want to look at the Magician and the Ace of Wands. Well, this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands, please. It's crazy good energy. What do we need to know? Wheel of Fortune, Magician, and Ace of Wands. 3 of Swords reverse. Nope. I always call this the 3 of Swords. It's actually the Lovers. That's your energy as a Gemini in the reverse. So this is all about you. It doesn't have to have anything to do about love. It could, but it doesn't have to have anything to do with it. It has everything to do with you getting ready to look at this 8 of Swords. I absolutely love this 8 of Swords in this deck. It came out reversed, first of all, but see how she's armed with the Swords of Truth, the wisdom of the owl, the wings of freedom that we spoke of, and these, nothing holds her back. So what you didn't know back here is nothing actually holds you back. You are free to go on that new journey. You are free to go in whatever direction you are being called to go in. And this is the moment you see it. And this came out reversed as well. 8 of Swords reversed. This beautiful energy, and it's for you, Gemini, to see something about this new path that has opened up for you. Instead of thinking it's like time to actually, with your information, all this information that you took in from Spirit, God, universe, wisdom that you've gained, and take it and do something with it, right? So this is about you turning your wheel, causing change, having complete control of you, and something that you have thought of for a while now. Let me look at this 7 of Wands. What is this 7 of Wands, please? Like I said, the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, and Nine of Wands all feel like they're working together. Let's look at them all. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, please. Yeah, look at that. Five of Five of Pentacles, I'm sorry, and Five of Swords. So this is all these fives that you have, that you're purging. You really are. Even the Five of Pentacles in this deck looks like somebody who has survived something. Remember, these are all survivor cards. I talked to you about that. Survived and thriving. Survived and thriving. Whatever you went through, you've survived it and you're thriving through it. It has something to do with it could be a group situation. It just could be it could be a third party situation. Remember, the Lovers in this deck is a third party situation. But what is third party? Somebody who caused trouble. It could be a group, could be a community, could be anything. Whatever it is, you're purging it. Like, I'm purging it because I'm past all that and I'm moving forward. And now what I constantly think of is, what community do I belong to? Where do I fit in? What group am I going to, where's my soul tribe? This is the feeling I get. But you're going to cause this change because Spirit's guiding you 100% every step of the way to someplace or something that you're being guided to. I really do hope that this makes sense to you, Gemini. This would be something you've already, if this is your reading, you've already been thinking about this over and over again. Like, it goes through your head and you do realize that you will release these fives. The fives are a difficult place to be because they're when we feel lost or lonely or sad or left out or, bullied, gaslit, not treated fairly, taken advantage of, put through drama, dealing with, something. In these fives are a difficult place to be. But I can see with them, the Five of Pentacles coming out with the Five of Swords reversed, you are releasing it. The Five of Swords is, the people part. This is the part where I feel like I was not treated fairly by people, which is why I don't feel like I fit in with these said people, and why I'm looking for a community I do fit into, or whatever it is. It could be a job, could be anything, could be anything. I feel like you'll know what your thing, what is your no place like home, what is your community. You will know. But this is you working with Spirit's trying to guide you out of something and into something else. And you know it because you will know it if it's your reading. And this might not have happened yet, because you will constantly be pulled back to that thought, those thoughts, that because you're working with Spirit, whether you know it or not. I mean, it's unbelievable how much spiritual intervention is happening in this reading. Anyway, guys, I hope it makes sense. Let me pull you a couple of after tarot here so we can see where we're going with all this. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Gemini. There's so much of your very own energies splattered all over your reading. This is about you, your reading. It's really about you. What are you going to do? Where are you going? You've survived something, or you're going to, and you are going to end up making moves to fit in somewhere that you belong, or with the group you belong to, or people, places, things, whatever it is. All right, Spirit and angels, what do we need to know? Gemini reading for anyone who's guided. Absolutely. The Fool, taking that leap of faith, healing that heart chakra. What do we need to know? Yeah, big change all of a sudden. This could all of a sudden happen where you are just like, I'm free. Remember, we started out with this energy back here around you as beautiful opportunities for new beginnings, and maybe a new home, maybe a new community, maybe a new group of people, a new relationship, something coming. But you felt trapped. This is how you felt. You felt like this and like this, but all around you, Spirit's saying, but we got you. You're surviving this, and we're going to find you that place you fit in, and you're going to have your Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. And here it is. The moment when you hear Spirit, see this, I'm going to represent this person to be Spirit. Somebody comes in and gives you the information you've been unable to hear or see, and cuts you free. Going to take your blindfold off. And here it is. Spirit coming in and taking your blindfold off and giving you the information, guiding you. This is really guidance, really. It's really, I'm guiding you towards something. And then all of a sudden, you might actually take a leap of faith that you were afraid. See how this fool almost like chickens out? You might actually follow through and take this leap of faith. Whatever it is going to be very healing for you. Look, healing for you. I kid you not. Look at that. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, the healing on something where you felt left out in the cold. You felt all these fives. This five is the opposite. This person gets up and goes inside where there's heat and there's warmth. Remember, this is the after tarot. It's almost the opposite. You know, this is not having a broken heart. This is healing a broken heart. This is not staying stagnant. This is getting woken up by something that gets said or done or some message spirit sends you. And I say that because there's so many spiritual messages coming through in this reading. At bottom of the deck, we've got Temperance and Archangel Michael right there. More spiritual intervention coming into your reading. Seven of Wands behind that. Whew, beautiful reading. I mean, there's just so much energy coming through this reading, Gemini. I hope it makes sense to those of you that needed it. Please do comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to like this video. Thank you guys. Anyway, guys, have a great holiday. I will be talking to you guys throughout the holidays, I'm sure. There's dailies, there's monthlies, there's weeklies. I'm going to put your monthly readings up here on the left. I think they'll be at the top, but just in case, they could be at the bottom, but they'll probably be at the top on the left hand side, and they are your new year readings. So they're going to say January 2024. Okay, now on those, you should see them popping up right about now on the left hand side or any second. From there, you can click into the December monthly readings. They were kind of mind-blowing. If you guys did not see them, please do check them out. But all these big monthly readings, end of the year, beginning of the year, I even extended them into the after tarot so we could see next step on both of them. And they were bigger than these readings. So you might want to check them out. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Have a blessed one. Talk to you soon. Bye.